Hello YouTubers, today I'm here to talk about something. That is the value of vintage and antique items. Okay, now we all get something and we're like, you know, I really don't want that. I'd like to sell it. What is it worth? What is it worth? Alright, I'm going to take, for instance, let me start with this little Perfection stove. This particular piece right here is a desirable item for homesteaders, people going off grid. It works. The tank does not leak. It is, however, missing the cap. The cap. I have used this successfully without any problems using a cork as the cap for the kerosene tank. It's in really great shape. This is an older one from the early 1900s. I believe, you know, I can't remember for some reason. Let me just say that it's probably around 1920. Alright, great little heater. I have seen similar ones on eBay in the completed sales go for as much as $120. Now that is in the completed sales. People list them. People list them for anything they want to list them for. Anywhere from $50 up to $300. But if you look in the completed sales, that will tell you what something like this truly goes for. Now, if I were to sell this one, I have about 5 extra wicks to go with this. I could command a higher price for this particular item. If I could find a cap for the tank, I could go up there just a little bit higher. There's your example. All right, now that is in completed sales. If you'll look on the left-hand side of your eBay screen, you have some options on what types of sales to look at. You can check completed sales. It'll tell you what things are actually being sold for. I have a mess out here. I'm still in the middle of getting my shop completely set up, so it takes time. Please bear with me. All right, now I'm going to come into my shop. Well, what I want to talk about, because I have this subject. Let me find my light. Go back here and pull this string. It gives me a little more light. I need to install a light in this area of the room. This is a Singer 201 sewing machine. It is functional. I have applied oil to make it run a little smoother. It has a very nice cabinet. A very desirable cabinet. This has nice deep drawers, and this machine has not been cleaned and fully serviced. It has been partially serviced, and it does have its cords, and I do have accessories to go with this particular machine. Alright, this is a 201 in quite nice shape. Alright, now I have seen people list machines like this, just the machine sitting there, no cords, don't know if it works. They want $400 and $500 for this particular machine. Really? Why? Because you've seen it on eBay? Because someone told you this was the Rolls-Royce of sewing machines, and it is. This is a very fine machine. But you... Okay, is it rare? No, it isn't rare. They made a lot of these. A lot. Okay? You just need to go to the website that tells you what this little serial number right here means and how many were made in the same time frame that this one was made. There was probably like 50,000 on the same date, maybe more. Okay, I'm just throwing a guess out there because I'm not looking at the website right now. Okay, so now I'm going to take you over here. Here's another Singer machine. This one is a little more rare. This is a 201. It's a 1200 style. It's an industrial seamstress style cabinet. It has the lift for the presser foot, so it's you can push your knee against it and it'll raise the presser foot up to get you over graduated levels of material. This one is a little more rare, a little harder to find. It's a 201. It's going to command a higher price because of this full seamstress style table, tailor style table. Okay, but it isn't a rare model, all right? These machines are not rare. Here's one in a, let me turn this light on in here. Okay, we were just talking, And I just looked this machine up. This is a 1900 Singer Model 27, okay? Its serial number starts with an N. Go ahead and look it up on the Singer site. There were 50,000 of these made in 1901 for this serial number at this factory. Only at this factory, okay, come on. This is not rare. In 1901, they made 50,000 of these. Maybe a little more rare than some of the other ones, but on everyday basis, here's a Singer 66. On a day-to-day basis, you can look at the serial number. They were churning out thousands of these machines, thousands of them, on any given date range, okay? So you see these machines and they're listed for sale. You know they've been neglected, they're dirty, they don't work anymore, and somebody's like, yeah, I want $300 for this. Here's this beautiful machine, okay? Here's a good example. Here's this beautiful machine. This one needs to be cleaned and serviced. I did oil it, make sure that it runs. But I'm sorry, this machine, in its current state, is not worth $300. Okay? Will it be worth $150 when I finish cleaning and servicing it? Certainly. This is a great machine. One of the best. But I need to make sure that it's completely functional, and it's going to be a machine that's going to last for another... Okay, let's see, that one was made around 1950s. So, you know, it's a 60-year-old machine. That machine's going to last another 50 years. Cleaned, serviced, and all checked out. But these machines are not rare. There are a few rare models out there, but these are not rare. You know, when you're pricing these vintage items, you need to look at the completed sales on eBay. All right, that's my piece of advice right now. And I'm going to complete this video by saying the price of something is what someone is willing to pay for it. You know, if someone has been looking for something for a long, long time, and they're willing to give you a little bit more money, then, you know, I guess you're going to get it. But honestly, you probably do not have a rare item. How desirable is it? If it's more desirable and more people want it, you're probably going to get more for it. But just because somebody on eBay posted one for $500 does not mean that yours is worth $500. A lot of times you'll see those, and if you'll click over and check that little box of completed sales, you'll see that somebody took that better offer and they've dropped it completely down to a lower price. They slashed through that price and they took $150 for something that they had listed for $325. Okay, my rant is over. Take a look at these things and don't be so, you know what? Don't be so gullible. And don't get ripped off either. You know, we need to reuse old things. We need to not be buying, because these old things, they last a long, long time. But these are not rare. These are not rare. These machines are not rare. These are not rare items. They're wonderful items. They're long-lasting items. Okay, thank you. Please subscribe. Have a great day.